I'd like to start off this lesson by giving our honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Macha, Kodash. Double honors unto my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. Okay? And what more do you need? Get to work. Okay? You see the prophecies happening. Okay? You understand. If you have the knowledge, if you have been enlightened, okay, you understand that the time is short. Okay? Get your hand to the plow. Okay? It says here in Proverbs 24 and 11, if thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain. And in a spiritual sense, that's by you preaching the word. How do you revive the dead? Okay, how do you bring the Israelites, which are in a dead state, okay, spiritually? How do you bring them back to life? By giving them the word. Okay, you see, bringing them back to the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it doesn't have to be the deepest breakdowns. It's as simple as starting with the milk. You are an Israelite, and this is your God. Okay, the only true living power is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son is Yashar Allah. So like Yashar Allah, His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. Okay, you see, and the nation of Israel is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that have been scattered amongst the nations, because through history, okay, and the curses, okay, we have been scattered, okay, in the midst of all these nations. But we understand that the seed, the lineage goes back with the seed. The father has a seed. So as a child, you are what your father is. So if your lineage goes back all the way to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you are an Israelite. Okay, you see, and again, it's things are done spiritually. Okay, we don't look as men see, we look through the spirit testified with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. So it's deeper than just being a so-called black man or being a so-called Native American. Again, we've been scattered among the nation, but that's the same thing to with these other nations have been scattered among us. Okay, so you might be there might be a black looking Elamite. He might look like a Jake, but really it's an Elamite, it's an Edomite, it's another nation. Okay, you have tares, okay, amongst the wheat. Okay, so things have to be discerned spiritually. Okay, you test the spirit by the spirit. Okay, so acknowledging this truth, okay, is a good determinant that you determinant. Okay, it's a good indicator. Here you go. It's a good indicator that you are an Israelite. Okay, by you acknowledging that this is the truth, Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai are the true power that you have to reverence. Those are the names that you have to call upon for salvation. Okay, that salvation is only for the Israelites. Okay, that you have to repent and change your ways and conform yourselves to the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai. By you acknowledging these truths, okay, these undeniable truths based off the scriptures, based off the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai, you're already on the good path. But then now you have to work on yourself. Okay, but that's to say this. It starts with you having, in a sense, the balls. You have to have the balls and a little bit of insanity to be able to turn your back from what you've learned in the world. Okay, and to follow after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, you have to be a little bit. You have to be different. You have to be. You have to be out of this world, because this faith is out of this world. Okay, you have to be above. Yahushua said He is above. So again, uh, uh, even even in this world, you see geniuses, people that are built for greater purposes. They're not like regular men. Okay, you're not gonna see, let's say, uh, let's say Mozart, okay, living the same life as a regular guy. Okay, you're not gonna see LeBron James living the same regular life as a regular guy. Okay, you're not gonna see, let's say, um, Michael Jordan. I'm naming names out off the top of my head. You're not gonna see David wasn't living the same life as a regular guy. Jeremiah wasn't living the same life as a regular guy. Ezekiel, all these prophets, all these great men of Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai, we're living different. We're living on a higher vibration. We're living off the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai. Why? Because they were chosen for such purpose. Okay, the Lord took them out from separated them from amongst the rest, okay, and set them up to be different, set them up to be more valuable, more their spirit is heavier and more precious than the rest of these people. The Lord is dealing personally with the man that He has established to give them this knowledge. And if you are one of these men and you're still on the fence for pushing the word, start with the basic, okay, and level up from there. You have to start somewhere. Okay, you have to start with the what better place to start than the milk, than the beginning, than the fundamentals. Learn the fundamentals, teach the fundamentals, and build up from there. Okay, because again, you have to make your calling and election sure. All that to say, and I read that again, verse Proverbs 24:11. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain. If thou sayest, behold, we knew it not. Again, you know that the prophecy will come to pass. You know that judgment is coming to pass. To pass. How can you say you don't know, and you have this knowledge and understanding, and you have been illuminated by the light of Yahweh Shemel Shai? How can you say you know not? Okay, doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? Okay, and he that keepeth thy soul, that he not know it? And shall not he render to every man according to his work? So you have been given this knowledge, this understanding, and if you decide not to use it, if you decide to put it off and do your own thing, live your life, okay, and decide to put Yahweh Hashem Yahshua on the back burner, if you refuse, because again, the Lord set us up to be fishers of men, to do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, to be servants, and to do good works that would remain with us until forever. Okay, so we have to work. What more do you need to be convinced? Okay, the Lord is not expecting us to do more than we can bear. Okay, and again, start with the basics. Okay, you're not coming into this truth. It says that yes, it will give us quick understanding, but again, you have to start somewhere. Start with the fundamentals and build up from there. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Quick lesson, straight to the point. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll read that again. Okay. Proverbs 24:11. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, again spiritually, on the spiritual sense, on this side, in this time. Okay. By what? Not doing the work. By not pushing forth the word of Yahweh Hashem El Shai, but omitting the office of a prophet, of a servant of Yahweh Hashem El Shai. Okay, if thou forbear, meaning you don't do it, okay, to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain. How do you do that? By warning, by preaching the word. Okay, if thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, because again, you know, that makes you a liar. Doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? The Lord made sure to give you this knowledge, this understanding. How can you say you did not know? And he that keepeth thy soul, doth he not know it? And shall he not render to every man according to his works? Okay, the more you sow sparingly, you will reap sparingly. You sow abundantly, you will reap abundantly. The Lord is not mocked. Okay, you see. So again, move with fear. The days are short. Okay, there's going to be a time where this ministry is going to come to an end, pertaining to the famine of the word, and you will have the opportunity to promote and to make known and to make a stand for Yahweh as it is, as you are able to do it in these days. Okay, the devil coming down with great wrath is setting up the pieces to make an end to the ministry of the prophets. Okay, all through the will of Yahweh of course, because the Lord is the one that's going to allow these things to happen to forward prophecy, to forward the end of this wicked kingdom. So it's time to take things serious. And if you're still not doing the work, you're still on the sideline, thinking about getting in the game. Okay, this is a message for you. Don't wait. Jump in the deep end, man. Jump in the water and get to swimming. Okay, you see. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson, straight to the point. I'd like to give our honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Achakodash. Until next lesson, Shalom.